Another gorgeous day in Vancouver, and I'm sitting on the patio of Bombay Say with Imran Alvi. He's a realtor. Hi, Imran.
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Beautiful, gorgeous weather.
Excellent day for real estate.
What is an excellent day for real estate? What exactly would be a beautiful, gorgeous day for real estate?
Yeah, actually the day like this, because this is a very open day, and when sun's on, people wants to go outside and wants to window shopping for the properties. They wants to go to the open houses. That's why you see a lot of open houses on the sunny days, and then and they would love to go with the realtors to see the properties.
So smart, so smart. A nice little trick that for realtors, a sunny day is a good house shopping day.
yes, you're right.
Okay, let's start off with you coming from Pakistan. How long ago was that?
Well, actually, I came from Pakistan to US, California in 2001, and my main goal was to get more education towards my engineering. I did my bachelor's in Pakistan, and then I was aiming to do the master's in engineering and to do that in US. But after 2001, it was a little bit different situation in US, so that was the main reason for me to go to US in 2001, but I came to Canada in 2004.
Okay, and so what has your experience been in Canada so far?
Excellent. I have no words to say that, because I'm a very travel oriented person. I really love to travel. That's my hobby too, and I've been to so many countries in the world, by road, by plane, by bus, so many different modes. And at the end of the day, I found out that Canada, and not only Canada, Vancouver is the best place to live in the world.
Take it from a realtor. Best place to live in the world, Vancouver. And so interesting, because in Pakistan, you had your degree in engineering. And then when you came to Canada, you started, doing your passion of real estate. Why didn't you do engineering here? Okay,
that's a very good question. Everybody asks me about that. Now, one thing everybody have to realize, that whatever we do is, we have to know that whether it's coming from our inside or whether you are just having a pressure of the social pressure that you're doing. Now, as an immigrant, it was a different situation. When we were in back Pakistan or India, we didn't have so many choices in our countries to do what we have. We can be doctors, we can be engineers. Those are the social symbols over there that people normally follow, and that's the same thing. Parents will do that. But when we come to the Western world, it's more open for us. And if you know that what's your inside, what's exactly you are meant for, then you are the luckiest guy. Because that's what I found out when I was in US. While I was taking my master's degree, I definitely had to pay to them too, right? So I was doing my sales job in Circuit City, one of the retail store in IT. So at that time I realized that I have a more customer skills as sales skills than more technical, like engineering. So that thing I realized very soon in my life. And the sooner you realize what you are going to do and what you can do from your inside, the better is for you, because then you do the same thing in your future.
Yeah, that's a lucky person that finds out what they really want to do. So how did you know that real estate was your true passion? For maybe there's people out there that are struggling to try to do the social job or their passion. How did you know that real estate was it for you?
Okay, as I was telling you, when I came to Canada, then I didn't start real estate right away. I started again the sales job. I was working for Future Shop for a whole year. That definitely told me again that sales is my thing. But then I thought, if I'm doing sales and I'm doing really good, I'm being appreciated by my company at that time. So I thought, why should I sell something bigger? And then I found out real estate is the biggest thing to sell. So then I came to, that's one thing. The other, exactly. And then the other thing was that before becoming a realtor, like a licensed realtor, I was a bit of in the real estate already. So I was trying to buy something for myself and sell. So that make me more educated and make me more think that should I do for myself, and I should also help other people to get it. So that's what I decided to do it.
Beautiful. And could you say that there was any one or two people that inspired you to go to the real estate route?
I tell you the truth, nobody inspired me, myself inspired me. Because as I was telling you that before doing the real estate as a licensee, I was in a real estate a little bit. And when I learned that real estate is something that I can do and for a long time, that doesn't make me bored ever, and definitely is a business, money-making business too. So that inspired me that I should continue doing this, and I didn't really pursue to my engineering degree when I came to Canada.
But the engineering is a good thing to have in your back pocket as a realtor, because then you understand, you know, strata and lot and all the technical terms as well.
I always say people that no matter what you do in your life, if you have an education, you do it better. So, but my engineering degree is always helped me, and that makes me different from other realtors. Whatever you do, whatever profession you are, but make sure you get the education. And you don't really have to continue that thing in your life, but that education always pays you off.
And I know that you're very driven into real estate, and part of the real estate package of being a realtor is clients. You have to deal with people all the time. So you know, in the hardships of dealing with you know, a tough client, do you ever get frustrated? Long hours, stress, you know, sometimes cranky clients?
Yes, well, it happens to everybody. Definitely. Frustration is a part of the businesses. When in the beginning it was more difficult for me to adjust, because you know, sometime when you are dealing it and you are at the end of the deal and something happened, it's a part of the business. Things goes well, things can go wrong too, as long as you keep focusing doing what you're doing. And if something happened like that, I still get frustrated very little, but then I start thinking for my next goal. What's my next target? Who's my next client? Let's deal with them. So that's how I eliminate that frustration.
Okay. And for young people, young couples that want to get into real estate, maybe they're renting right now, is it hard to buy some land, to buy a property, buy a home?
Tell you the truth, nothing is hard in the world. Your passion, your aim has to be clear. People who wants to buy as a first time buyer, they always are more conscious and scared, because they think they are having a lot of liability on themselves. But I always tell them, you know, while you're living somewhere and paying the rent, it's a liability anyways. So if you make your hard effort to make that rent pays to your landlord, it's the same thing. You just change your landlord becomes the bank. So you just start paying them, as long as you know that you are under your limits. If you go out of your limits, that's where the problem starts. So you just have to consult with your bankers, with your realtors, professional people, to make sure that your next step is good for you, instead of just jumping into real estate and very excited. So just do everything carefully, mathematically, with calculations, and then I don't see any problem that you will face if you buy the property. It's not that difficult.
Yeah, and we were speaking before as well, and you were saying that buying property is a natural thing that somebody wants in their life. You know, you graduate, you get married, you have kids, and usually on the list somewhere there is buying a home.
This is something everybody wants to do it. It's a natural thing. Everybody wants their own home, own privacy, and it's a dream home. People sometimes think it's a dream home and we should just it's very hard to buy it. Dream is always there to buy the property. You just have to wait for the right time. That's all you have to decide, and that's why we as a professional in the market, so we can educate people when is the right time to do it.
You are very, very knowledgeable. He definitely knows what he's talking about. If you want to learn more about Imran, you can go to our website. You actually put some tips up on our website that tells first-time buyers, you know, some tips of things that they have to go through if they want to get a home, and we have it up on our website. So visit www.closelook.ca. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.